Have you ever felt like you are always running forward, yet not really knowing where you are going? Every day busy, but still empty inside? There was a girl who felt the same, until one peaceful summer in the countryside changed everything. And that story might change the way you see your own life. Welcome to Buddha and Mindfulness, where we share stories that nurture the soul and bring you the wisdom of the Buddha to help you live a more peaceful and fulfilled life. Today, we will listen to a gentle yet profound story about the journey of finding inner peace through the experience of a young girl named Aina. Perhaps you will see yourself in this story. But first, don't forget to subscribe to Buddha and Mindfulness to support us in sharing new stories every day. Sometimes, the greatest lessons in life do not come from books or from glorious victories, but from stillness, from a quiet morning, or from a small flower beginning to bloom. Aina was an excellent student, 17 years old, always top of her class and winning prizes in every competition. But inside, she felt like she was in last place. She was exhausted, could not sleep well, and no longer had the carefree smile she once did. Aina's mind was always chasing the next goal, constantly rushing and never knowing how to stop. One day, as the summer break began, her mother said, "Aina, you should visit your grandmother in the countryside." Immediately, Aina frowned, but there is no Wi-Fi, no Netflix, and no friends there. Her mother smiled. "Maybe that is exactly what you need." When she arrived at her grandmother's house, Aina instantly felt a completely different pace of life. No car horns, no hurried phone calls or packed schedules, only birdsong, the scent of damp earth after the rain, and a gentle stillness. Her grandmother hugged her and said, "My little butterfly has flown home." Aina laughed. "I think I am more like a tired bee." Her grandmother replied softly, "Then it is time for this bee to rest in the garden." The next morning, just after sunrise, her grandmother woke Aina and said, "Today, I want you to meet some new friends." They walked to the back of the house where a small flower bed sat in the corner of the garden. Her grandmother handed her a small silver watering can. "From today, you will take care of these flowers. Water them every day, talk to them, and watch them grow." Aina frowned. "That's it? Just water them and talk to the plants?" Her grandmother nodded. "And wait." At first, Aina did it only because her grandmother told her to. She watered, pulled weeds, and sat quietly for a while. But gradually, something began to change. She noticed a tiny bud gently opening, a butterfly softly landing on a leaf, the warm rays of the morning sun on her skin. There were no grades, no applause, but Aina felt something she had not felt in a long time, peace. One afternoon, Aina said to her grandmother, "Grandma, I don't know why, but I feel lighter and happier." Her grandmother smiled, "Because you have stopped running and started living. Life is not a race. It is like a garden. You cannot force it to grow faster. You can only nurture it every day." Then she gave 3 meaningful images. A farmer plants seeds and patiently waits for the harvest. A bird builds its nest piece by piece, not in an hour or a day. A mother carries her child in the womb for 9 months because life takes time to form. And beauty is the same. Her grandmother looked deep into her eyes. "You are the same. You are not a machine. Water your mind with kindness, give your soul sunlight, remove the weeds of fear, anger, and comparison. When the right time comes, your flower will bloom." Aina's eyes filled with tears. "Thank you, Grandma. I think I understand now." On the day she left the countryside, her grandmother placed a fully bloomed flower in her hand. "You helped it grow, and in the process, you helped yourself grow too." Aina smiled. Whenever I feel lost, I will return to the garden in my heart. In a world that is always rushing, we are taught to finish quickly and win early, but not everything is meant to happen fast. Some things can only grow slowly, nurtured with love, time, and presence. You do not need to bloom overnight. You just need to keep caring, be patient, and trust. Like flowers, each person has their own pace, so do not compare your journey to others. Peace does not come from speed, but from being fully present. If you feel tired, step into your own garden, water your heart, sit in stillness, breathe deeply, and trust the process. One day, your flower will bloom, bright and complete, and you will realize that sometimes the quiet seasons are when your roots grow the deepest. Thank you for listening to today's story on Buddha and mindfulness. If you feel this story touched your heart, please like, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss other stories that nurture the soul. Let us know in the comments if you have ever felt the need to slow down and what your inner garden looks like. See you in the next story, and may you always be peaceful and happy. Buddha and mindfulness, stories and teachings for a mindful life.